Hello everybody and welcome back to Stealwing33 plays Shadowrun Hong Kong. I'm Stealwing33 and hello everybody. How's it going? So, I got something to talk about really quick before we get started here. So, I know a lot of you, well, I know James in particular has been really wanting me to play more Minecraft story mode. And I have a little bit of bad news. So, apparently, the graphics cards that I installed in my computer are not compatible entirely with Minecraft story mode. It causes a lot of really bad hitching and really bad game side lag and things of that nature. So I am presently incapable of recording Minecraft story mode at all. I can record it, but it's borderline unplayable and borderline unwatchable, and it's terrible in like a lot of ways. So for now, until I can figure out how to fix it, how to really figure it out, I'm going to be putting Minecraft story mode on a little bit of a hiatus. If I can figure out how to make it work on like my brother's computer, or I need to get a new laptop, so if it works on that at some point, I'll do that. But until then, it'll be on hiatus. I might try to start up another Telltale game, if that would interest you guys. But I want to hear from you guys about that. I'm really sorry. There's nothing, I can't do anything about it. It's just broken and it doesn't get along with the parts inside of my computer. I'm not really sure why. And I don't have I don't have my old graphics card anymore to just pop that back in. Nor would I really want to, on the grounds that my old graphics card is significantly worse than the two new ones that I just purchased and put inside of it. There are also rumors that it has something to do with Windows 10, and I don't believe that, because I recorded a bunch of episodes on a Windows 10 computer. In fact, almost all of the episodes were recorded on a Windows 10 computer, and it worked fine before I installed my new graphics cards. So I'm going to go ahead and peg it on that. I might try removing the little SLI bridge that I installed and see if maybe that will fix it. If that doesn't fix it, then it's something wrong with the graphics cards. If that does fix it, I will just bum rush the recordings out like that instead. I'll just remove the SLI bridge, record like a whole bunch of episodes of it, and then put the SLI bridge back afterward. But that will have to wait till another day, as today I have to do a bunch of 3D modeling and stuff, and so I need my little SLI bridge in order to make my computer function properly. But with that said, enough about Minecraft. I'm real sorry about that. Back into the fray here with Shadowrun. Let's go talk to this Triad guard and see what's going on over here. Auntie Cheng says you'd be coming. You can pass. Uh-huh. Awesome. Alright, cool. Thanks. Get out of the way. We gotta enter the walled city. When traveling to a new mission location, you'll be able to choose which members of your team to bring, and modify their loadout for the run. When members of your team become permanently incapacitated on a mission, they'll automatically be extracted for emergency medical care. They will be patched up and ready for action the next time you return to Haoi. Avoid this loss of firepower by always carrying some dock wagon trauma kits in the field. Alright, so let's, I guess we'll bring Isobel. No, yeah, let's bring Isobel. I think that'll be better. I don't really need the Rat Shaman. I have a ranged character on melee, and I want somebody who fills up the, the third ability slot in our stuff, which is to say that, she's got grenades and she can hack and do that kind of stuff. So that will be a pretty dope. What do you have? You have, a regular-ass gun, some sort of armor, Duncan's armored vest, some stuff like that. You got a data jack. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Auntie Cheng says she didn't want us to kill any of her guards, but I'm going to go ahead and say cost of doing business. Probably going to have to crack a few skulls to get to the guy that we need to talk to. Or they'll be dicks and try to kill us, and, I'll definitely be killing them before they kill us. God forbid that I, die on the mission where I'm trying to save my own life. Yeah. I'm actually kind of disappointed about Minecraft story mode. I wanted to I wanted to be able to play it and get through all of it, and I'm a little disappointed, to be honest. But it's not a whole hell of a lot that I can do, which sucks. But you know, it's fine. I'll try the SLI, removing my SLI bridge. Probably tomorrow the next day. But for now, you guys can enjoy some Shadowrun. I hope you guys are liking this. I mean, I like the game. It's a lot of fun. I've actually been really itching to play it every now and then. So, the foul, oily water rains down from above, mixes with the filth and offal from the swill of the streets, turns it into a flowing slurry of unrecognizable sewage. In the distance, the sound of back alley activities add to the ambience at your arrival, breaking glass and crackling hiss of garbage fires, faint screams and terror punctuated by the occasional gunshot, sex and business and violence and misery blended into one. Raymond said Raymond said the prosperity in the walled city, but I don't see it. Why the hell would he want to set foot in this place?
Who knows? He'd have to be insane to travel to the walled city. As I think we said, it's the worst slum in the Eastern Hemisphere. Maybe the worst in the world. She does her best to suppress a shudder. Can't keep the dread creeping into her voice. Can't believe I grew up here. Sorry to have to drag you back. You could have barked of it instead. I would have been cool with that. There might be a market over there when I was a kid. Might not be a bad place to start.
I thought you knew where to find Strangler Bao.
I do. We need to get into the Lotus Den. That's what Bao calls the little island of control that he's carved out for himself here. It's a stupid name, but it's stuck. They'll have guards posted at every entrance, but we might be able to find a way around them through the market. And that's what Kindly would prefer.
They probably aren't expecting anyone to come in force. We can kick in the door, drop the guards, hand over the message, and get the hell out.
Kindly doesn't want them dead. She wants them to remember where the loyalties lie. It's tough to remember much of anything when you've got a bullet in your head.
We don't need to risk our necks for a bunch of triad thugs. We may need Kindly Cheng, but she doesn't own us. We make our own decisions. I mean, we could kill them if they really wanted to. Technically, Bao is the only one that he has to live, but I'd rather keep Auntie Cheng off our backs. I'll do that one. I like the way you think. The Decker looks around her, wrinkles her nose. I want out of this place as fast as possible.
Damn right. Let's do this.
I hope you guys don't mind the voices. I like doing the voices. I do them in my head when I do them in my head when I play these games. Like any game with text-based dialogue, I do the voices in my own head. The putrid stench emanates from the remains of this building. You see nothing that would cause it. Alright, let's talk to this merchant guy. Oh, hey, merchant! What's the news here? Anything interesting?
Interesting? Here? Nah, nothing changes here. Nothing changes. Strangler Bao is the biggest man now. He's a very important indeed. You know Bao?
Yeah, we're real close friends.
You tell your friend that he still owes me for that suit. I don't sell for nothing. You can eat air.
We'll get right on that. Ever heard of anyone say prosperity in the walled city?
Prosperity?
I don't know what that means. Later, lady. I wouldn't mind, like, buying some new armor. Duncan's got that, like, 2 armor suit on. I wouldn't mind having me some of that. You alright? The young woman lies to the ground. She's a bloody mess. Streaks and spatters of crimson crisscross her blouse and mat her hair. Judging by the quality of her clothes and the bag on her shoulder, you'd make her out as a student. She's as out of place here as a librarian would be in a game of urban brawl. She struggles to move, but she's clearly exhausted. A dark circle in her eyes tells you that she hasn't slept in days. When the woman sees you heading her way, her face hardens. You see her hand slip into her jacket pocket as she studies your faces, the fear in her eyes. You guys don't look like you're from around here. A hacking cough shakes her, and her eyes remain fixed on you. That's right, we're out-of-towners. Cool, that's cool. She looks like she could barely keep her eyes open. Predators. I'm okay, though. The blood's theirs. I thought I'd rest here for a minute before I got back to work. Work? You're here on a job? No, school. I'm a student at HKU, Hong Kong University. She glances around watchfully over your shoulder at the buildings looming over her and the windows nearby. Here to do some research. Gotta finish before I can leave. This place is dangerous. What are you doing here alone? Look like you haven't slept in days. That's because I haven't. I've been living with a family in one of the inner blocks for the past few months working on my thesis. It wasn't bad, but I could handle it. For the past 5 days, though, I've been living on the streets, hiding from the predators. What happened to the family? I'm not 100% sure. The mother, she worked at a dive bar as a hostess. The father was a handyman, never really went anywhere, didn't have the money to. Just woke up one day and the whole family was gone. Just gone. I squatted in their place for a while, and then some people started coming around, eyeing in the place. Figured I should get out, finish my research as fast as I could, head back to campus. Then I got sick. What kind of research would you do in a place like this? My thesis is about Feng Shui in the Sixth World. This was the right place to do it, the only place to do it, otherwise I wouldn't be here. What does Feng Shui have to do with us, with the slums? Everything, I think, absolutely everything. Rich people hire geomancers to design the interiors of their home, to attune them to just right to achieve balance and harmony. The poor have nothing like that. Leave a slum to fester long enough, and you get this. I think that's the negative feng shui of places like this. Affects the people who live there. Then it changes them in a fundamental way. Makes them less capable of breaking the cycle and getting out. That's why I'm trying to prove. Before the awakening, people thought of feng shui as a philosophical system. Now in the Sixth World, it's more than that. It's actually a form of magic. The whole thing revolves around Ki, the invisible life force that binds every person, living thing together. It's very hard. It's very real here in Hong Kong. Nobody knows the reason why. Maybe it's only real because people believe in it. The important thing is, it's measurable, quantifiable phenomenon. There's an entire industry that goes up around it. So how's the key in this place? It's wrong, all wrong. The feng shui in the walled city is completely screwed. I mean, look at this place. You can feel it, right? I felt that something was wrong the minute I walked in. Bad key, huh? Key needs to flow. Positive feng shui allows that to happen. If key gets pent up and trapped, it goes sour. That's what happened here. You know, I hate to admit it, but I could use some help. I started running and, well, I guess you'd call it an experiment of sort. Nothing conclusive, just a few quick trials to support my hypothesis before I go into hardcore data gathering mode. I got a crumpled note. There are only a few things left to do. If you could finish them for me, I could get out of here. Please follow the notes on the sheet. Just say what you need us to do. You need to make adjustments to the area's feng shui. My note tells you. The goal is to remove sources of friction and record the results. My hypothesis is that even small adjustments can have measurable impact on key flow. If I'm right, it should improve, and life here should get just a little bit better. Alright, you rest, I'll take care of it. Cool. Repair the walled city. Alright, how do I do that? Okay, how do I do this one? Okay, doesn't say. Do I have... How much karma do I have? Do I have 1 karma? Alright, fuck it then. Alright, let's, I don't know. Maybe it'll tell me if I get near something that I can adjust? Maybe it has something to do with this thing. Is that like a dragon something? Marcus Stall has been picked clean and its odor replaced by a pool of dried blood. Ooh, gross. Yellow Lotus Captain. A well-muscled and heavily tattooed triad member looks up from his PDA, bored but alert. Behind him, other Yellow Lotus notice and turn their leer at you. You're in the wrong neighborhood, tourist boy. You and all your little tourist friends. I'm a local. I work for Kindly Chang. Show some respect. That's so. And you already know that you shouldn't be here. That fossil doesn't run things around here anymore. His hand straight from his jacket and a conspicuous bulge. Could be a gun, a knife, or a blackjack. Best get moving, little girl. Before we hurt you real bad. I'm not going to tell you twice. Nothing. Sorry to bother you. Alright, cool. Fuck that guy then. I don't know where I'm supposed to, like... go. I want to do that optional objective. I mean, I see no reason not to do it. I'm sure it's just going to be, like, useful, I guess. You there. Looking for these beauties? Very valuable, very pretty. Tarnished gems, costume jewelry, and trinkets. Sure, what do you got? Force 3 Fire Elemental Fetish. Force 3, Force 2. Oh, little fetishes. Nice. How can you stand this place? You mean my home?
In my experience, you get used to anything regardless of how horrible it is. It just becomes normal after a while. Ever heard anyone say prosperity in the walled city? No? That's not something that someone would say around here. Alright, see you around. What's that? Inspect. I spell, can you fix this? Sure, it's just basic electrical work. I patch cables in my deck all the time. Quick patch job and some nearby waste rubber leaves the wire safe once more. Oh. Okay, cool. So we just gotta find, like, little inspecting points. Got it. Got it. We can do that. This shouldn't be a problem, right? Do a little bit of feng shui for the locals. While we look around for where the hell we have to go to get into wherever the hell. Alright, that's not gonna work. There's gotta be something I'm missing here. Let's check. Let's check over there. I'll watch my characters run around for a little bit. I want to try to do the feng shui thing if we can. And don't get me wrong, I'm not thinking that I'm going to devote too much time to this, too much time to it. So this is where I need to go. It's got to be like a way around or something. I don't know. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. Alright, I did a little bit of it. Nope, still working on it. Okay, you just stay calm, student. Talk to this merchant lady again. Oi! Merchant lady. Nope, later. Okay, apparently that lady's worthless. There's gotta be something I'm missing, like something somewhere that I'm just not noticing. I don't know. Can I take out my gun? Well, the only thing that I have to interact with that I haven't interacted with is these guys over here, right? So I guess we'll go chat it up with them. Because I'm not seeing anything else. Do you guys see anything else? Because I don't. Oh no. Man, why you guys gotta be assholes? I just wanted to walk over here. There's no need for this. Let's clobber this guy back here with the sword. Alright, we whacked him a little bit. We got Duncan into cover. I really hope that doesn't screw up my my mission here, because I'll be mad. And then Isabel, why don't you come here as well? You shoot the Conjurer. Good. He's moving in to flank us. Oh, he's flanking me. Oh no! We get shot at. Wow, that guy had a shotgun. That guy summoned a demon in the middle of the road. Oh. Ah, that guy missed. Aha! Take this! Alright, well, that screwed up our bonus objective, apparently. I guess this is the most expedited way to get into this area over here. So, I'm not gonna complain too much. That guy's dead. I feel bad. I really wanted to get that bonus, but whatever. Had to be done. Shoot that guy. And he's dead. Cool. Alright. Well, I just wanted to come over here. That's it. That's all I wanted. The whole world. Just to come over here and... You come upon a heavily muscled triad soldier screaming at a bearded man holding a bleeding nose. The punk wags a cheap, disposable cred stick in the old man's face. This? The bright plastic case would look cheerful if it weren't smeared with blood. This isn't enough. You've got two options, old man. You can find a way to pay all the money, or you can drag your bony ass deeper into the wall, find a spot for yourself there, and then the pimps and the predators. They should find a nice use for you. Your choice.
It's not fair. I can't just pack up and leave. I've been living here for 22 years, and
This is how it's gonna be. Fine by me. Oi! Don't be a dick. Old dude, are you okay? He's out cold. No, old dude. Alright, fuck you. Apparently I can't help you at all. They've been burning for some time. They smell awful. Fantastic. I'm pretty sure that's like a feng shui spot, so that'll be fun to figure out how to fix that. I'm really glad that this was actually the direction I was supposed to go in, and I screwed it up because I talked to those guys instead of just ignoring it. Mission item added, a bucket of sand. Oh, okay, so that's for this area over here. Interesting. Pour a bucket of sand onto flames. There you go. Cool. Alright. That must mean that there must be like another feng shui spot like over here somewhere. Or maybe it's in the lower part of the city. I don't know. I don't know. We did a little bit of combat this episode though. This sword's not going so great. The whole being a physical adept thing in a game about people with guns. In retrospect, that was a poor choice, but you know. Oi! He flexes his he flexes and his muscles bulge. What do you want? Step away, asshole, right now. Thought I'd relieve you the burden of currency. Cred stick, please. Well, I feel like playing, and I know a lot of fun games we can play. Oh, to hell with it. There's nothing on this old stick anyway. Comes up short, frowning. Oh, okay, so I intimidated him. Also, the cheap stick back to you. The balance in the LED reads 63 creds. Alright. You got what you came for, now go out, yeah? I got a date in an hour, and I don't need you messing it up. Ooh, yeah, let's burn him. Yeah, get out. Ah, get wrecked, nerd. With a sim set. I'm imagining that's some sort of like robot prostitute. I don't know. That seems like the kind of thing the future would have, right? Wrench the control shot. The water flow ceases. Less clean water will run off the streets now. Cool. There you go. I repaired the walled city. I am truly a genius. I like how fast I run when I click somewhere far away, but then when I click somewhere like up close, it takes like 100 years for me to walk there. Ask guys to build the path past the block. Nothing to it. Cool. Thanks. Good work. Secure terminal, huh? Terminal belongs to Bao's people. Bet that we can get something useful out of it. Sure, jack it in. Yeah. What do we got here? Sniffer 2, increase the chance of hit against enemy IC deckers. Yeah, I mean, is this... Cool, confirm. The Matrix help slide will give you a rundown of some of the features. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so she's like, oh, okay, so this is how, so this is the other thing in what's it called? In Shadowrun that causes, that's like very interesting. So basically what happens is that like, this is the Matrix. It's basically the virtual world inside of, like all over the world of Shadowrun. And what happens is that when you come here, it's basically like entering the Matrix. The Decker enters it with their mind, essentially, and you can go in and hack stuff. So now I have to avoid getting spotted anymore, because I'm pretty sure if the system
if I get that trace bar gets full all the way, I lose. So, like, that's bad. Let's do that one on this. And then we'll do sniffer. And then I guess we'll just hit it. Sniffer on yourself. Okay. Interesting. So I don't know what happens when the trace fills up all the way. Oh! Okay. Let's do that one. So these are like antivirus programs, right? And so I just have to like destroy them? Is that the idea here? Alright, well I haven't taken any damage yet, so not doing too bad right now. And these things apparently suck at hitting me. Ooh, that one dealt a lot. This is kind of cool. I like the way that they're doing this. I really hope that I don't have... Okay, no, it's on a timer. It's a good ability. Very good. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I spell Jack in. Do the thing. Because I'm pretty sure this is how I get into that hatch deadbolt. What I wanted to do was use the ability that reduces the amount of trace that I have right now, because I've got a lot of trace going on, and that's not good. There's nothing in here. Interesting. Go ahead and whack that, I guess. Just beat it down. Why not? Come on! Brazil! Steal that one. Steal that one. I'll keep poking around. This is kind of cool. I kind of like this representation of, like, the Matrix. It's interesting. Ooh, it's interesting. Alright. Is there nothing else in here? Nope, just that thing. Whatever the hell that is. Fire! Fire again! I do, like, actual damage. This thing does, like, shitty damage. But I think it distracts people. I think that's the point. Cool, there we go. Alright, we got all the things, so let's get out, I guess. Cool. Alright, hatch deadbolt is open. We got a little bit of information on Bao and his dirty dealings. Hello? We have snuck in. Steal the chip. The SimSense machine has been left unlocked for restocking. There's a packaged data chip inside. Steal it. It's mine now. SimSense. I think that's like a VR machine, right? I'm imagining that's what that is. I don't actually know. Rooftops. Let's open this door. What we got here? Hello? Anything worth taking in here? We got 55 UN. Yuan? That's locked. There's a room over here. That's just a bathroom. Okay. Let's get out of here. Alright. Right. You know, I used to play, when I was a kid, I used to play, cancel. Okay. Let's, we got something earlier. What did we get? We got those hacking codes, right? Do I have a couple? Note. Data stick. Security override code. 7881. Cool. 7881. 7881. Submit. They're here. Put them down. Oh, they opened fire on us. You guys are dicks. Stop it. Let's come right here. Let's chop that guy. Chop Master Onion. Alright, and then we'll have Duncan shoot him. Shoot that guy. Okay, and then Isabel, why don't you burst fire that guy a little bit, and then... Nope, that last one's a big miss. Ooh! That's alright. Chop! Take that, bitch! Alright. Hey, Bao. A large man in his 50s stands waiting, his heavily tattooed arms held in a fighter stance. His bone structure is heavy. Cord and muscle stands on his arms and legs. In his youth, he must have been enormous. Okay, killer, you have my attention. I've got a message from Kindly Cheng. A message from Cheng. I can't wait to hear you mangle it. You speak Cantonese so well, but before I hear it, I have a little message for her too. You told Kindly Cheng that her operations are done in the walled city. Strangler Bao has given himself a promotion. And tell her that if she sends any more errand boys to visit him with another message, Strangler Bao is going to send him back in a box. Hold out the data stick. Just slot the stick, listen to the message, and I'll be gone, okay? Oh, come on, Strangler. Can I call you Strangler? We just want to hang out, play some video games, do triad stuff. I'm pretty sure she'll react negatively to that. I just say I left her message on your remains. Now, I'll do this one. I don't get to hear you butcher the message. I'm sad. He grabs the small plastic drive and hands it from your hand and slots it into the triad thing. Alright.
Mr. Bao, as everyone knows, you are a man of swift action. I respect that. And because of that respect, I will get right to the point. I know where your money is coming from. I know that you have friends working for straw sandals like myself. They have been siphoning money from my organizations. I know about the noodle shop that you are laundered the money through, and I have tasted their broth and found it wanting. You have been stealing from the Yellow Lotus, glorifying yourself with revenues that we have earned, and I have files to prove it. Bao's eyes widen as files begin to filter through the screen. Recipes, receipts, bank reports, personal communications between himself and his men. Kindly Cheng continues speaking, smooth and casual. Now, in light of our recent conflict, you might be wondering why I am keeping this information to myself. Why I haven't exposed you so you could be dragged from your lotus den by the balls and slowly roasted on a rotisserie spit. In truth, I respect your ambition. You have a lot to learn about candor and loyalty. But I believe that you still have value. I am still willing to work with you. However, in order for that to happen, we need to come to an understanding about the nature of partnership. I own you, Bao. You and all your men. You are my fucking playthings. Dolls to twist and pose as I see fit. I am in the position because I am far better at this than you, and it's time that you learned that. Accept what I am telling you, and we can go back to business. Prosper together. But if you continue your little rebellion, I will mail tiny pieces of you to your children and take their picture as they open the package. You have 24 hours to return to the fold. If you aren't here licking my heels by then, the information will be released and you will become fish food. Your choice, Bao. 24 hours. The message white winks out. Strangler Bao turns away from the screen slowly. His skin is ashen. Get out. And tell Mrs. Cheng to expect me at Swift Winds tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. I will. Thank you for your time. Just go. Just go. Right, see you later. Well, that was fun. I enjoy strong-arming jackasses like that guy. Let's go to the rooftops, I guess. I don't know if this is where I need to go, but this is where I'm gonna go. Yep, this is where I needed to go. I'm really pissed off. We were really close to being able to do that without having to, kill anybody. But, that being said, we did get a little bit, we got a cred stick with some money. Maybe we'll go see if that old guy's still there and give him back his money. Because I don't need it. It's, what, 68 yuan? Whatever. It's done! Thank you so much. The young woman sighs with relief. She opens her flap on her satchel, reaches inside, and produces plastic sheath. I'm not magically active, so I can't see the flow of ki in the area. I've got test strips, like little sheets of paper. It's a close relative to FAB. Don't see much use outside of Hong Kong. Pulls a strip out of the sheath and holds it to the air. Within a second, it turns ink black. Damn it. I've been making adjustments for weeks now, trying to get the key to circulate better, and nothing seems to work. If anything, this one went bad even faster than the control strips I took when I got here. Maybe you're doing it wrong. I followed the text, done everything right. It should work. The key here is rancid, it's obvious, but I swear it's even worse than it should be. No wonder this place is so disgusting.
That's it. I'm getting out of here. In a little while. Gotta tell my advisor about this. Thanks for your help. Hope you don't stay long. I sure as hell won't. Cool. Alright, let's go see if that old guy's there still. And then we'll probably call it quits for this episode. Because we ran a little longer than normal, but I don't think that's a problem in a game like this. The game's pretty heavy, and you know, I like it, and I like doing all stuff. Here you go, man. Got this back for you. Oh, thank you. I don't have everything that I can reward you with, but I appreciate what you did. Oh, don't worry about it. I don't mind. It's only 68 yuan. Who cares? End of the day, we did something good, and you know, that's its own reward. And who knows, maybe that'll lead to us getting a little bit more karma or something, which, you know, will help us get more points into more things. In particular, I want to get more key casting, because I would like it if we weren't limited to only hitting dudes with our bare hands and a sword. Wu holds up his hand for everyone to stop, turns to the two of you, and hooks his thumb to his belt. Well, that was the thing. Never thought I'd be shutting messages between criminals and a Hong Kong syndicate. I can't imagine what Raymond would have wanted in the walled city. This place just feels wrong. Looking for more stray kids? Kidding, there's something off about it. It must have been important you flew all the way here, hired runners for an escort. But why? This place makes you feel like your life has no value. Like there's no point in anything. Great life you have here.
It's a life. The only one I've got. Beats living in this cesspool. Now, can we please get out of here?
Can't happen fast enough. I've had enough of triads. Let's get out of this pit. Go on, gun show, lead the way. Gun show? Seriously? Wu's gotta go point down at Isabel. That's not gonna stick, is it? Return to Hawaii. Let's do it.
Not a problem. I'm a little grumpy that we missed out on the opportunity to get that optional mission done. But, that being said, it could have gone worse. We could have died. That would have been bad. I'd have been really upset. Cool. But, we'll see what happens when we get back to Hawaii, and then we'll, I don't know, play it by ear from there. If something, like, interesting happens, we'll do that. But if something interesting doesn't happen, then we'll be good. It auto-saved. I was like, are we gonna get on with this? There we go. 6 karma. Nice. Alright, let's check out the smuggler before we call this quits here. Oh, he's not there. Oh, man. That sucks. Alright, I'm gonna call it quits for this episode. So thank you all for watching. If you like what you saw, let me know. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to keep up to date on when I post more videos. And if you really like what you saw, leave a like. It helps the channel grow, it helps me out a great deal. And of course, with that, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!